你好, welcome to So Easy Chinese. So today we're going to talk about pictophonetic Chinese characters. And thank you so much for requesting this video. Pictophonetic characters, we also call them phonogram, 形声字. So they are compound characters where one component indicate the general meaning while another component tell you the pronunciation of the character. So 形 means form or shape. This part refers to the meaning component. 声, this part refers to the phonetic or sound component. So today we're going to talk about top 30 common pictophonetic Chinese characters. Before we start, do you know there are 6 types of Chinese characters? So we have pictographic Chinese characters. We also have indicative Chinese characters, associative Chinese characters, and 形声字, pictophonetic Chinese characters. So why do we need to know the 6 types of them? Because this is going to help you memorize the characters more easily and learn characters in a systematic way. It's going to make your study a lot more efficient. Last but not least, okay, help you better understand Chinese culture behind the characters and how the characters were created. The first 4 types of Chinese characters, they make up 98% of all characters. And 形声字, the type we're going to be talking about today, is going to cover 80% of all the characters. For a pictophonetic Chinese character, they have 2 parts. They have the semantic component, usually is the radicals, will indicate the meaning of the character. For example, here, 3 dot is a water radical. It tells you something to do with water. And then phonetic component will tell you the sound of the character. This character pronounced as qing. It tells you the sound of this whole character. So this character qing, you know, there's something to do with water, and then pronounced as qing, meaning for clear. So here is another example. This is the dirt or soil radical. It tells you the meaning, something to do with the dirt or soil. And then 陈, this part indicated the sound of the Chinese character for this one. Okay, so this character pronounced as 陈, and then you know something to do with dirt or soil, meaning for castle or city. Okay, so can you explain pictophonetic characters in your own words? Here is another example. So look at this base character, 青, meaning for green, okay? And then when you add the 3 dot, water radical, all right? The water radical is going to indicate the meaning of this character, 青. And then this is the sound, 青. So this whole character, still pronounced as 青, has something to do with water and the meaning for clear. This character, 青, it has a sun radical. This is a sun radical. The sun radical will tell you something to do with the sun. The meaning of this character, meaning for sunny. Sun, sunny. And then this character will be pronounced as 晴. And this is the heart radical. You know, there's something to do with your heart, meaning for emotions for this character. And then this character pronounced as 晴, 晴. This is the speech radical. It tells you something to do with speech. So this character, because this character has this radical, so this character meaning invite. And then the pronunciation is based on 清. The tone changed a little bit to 请. And last but not least, this is the I radical. So this character 金 meaning for eyes with the base character 清. Here is our base character 清. And then we have 清 for clear, 晴 for sunny because it has sun radical, 情 for emotions because it has the heart radical, 请 meaning for invite because it has the speech radical, 睛 meaning for your eyes because it has the eye radical. So you notice the sound, they changed a little bit. So why is like that? So you have to think about it. if every Chinese component, okay, like it's like a Lego piece. So this is the base Lego or original Lego. When you add something to it, sometimes they change because you add something to it. The tone might be a little bit different. Sometimes the sound will totally drift away. So we call this the phonetic drift when you add something else to it. Even so, with the phonetic drift, when you look at these characters with the same base character, you will have a very good understanding or good guess of the pronunciation of other characters with the same base character. Let me give you more examples here. Can you find out the semantic component, which is the radicals, and the phonetic component? We tell you the pronunciation. So this is the base character, 中, and 中 means middle. 中 clock. 中 also means loyalty. 中 also means a small bowl or cup. 种 means type, kind, or seed. And 种 can also meaning for swollen. So let's see. This is the metal radical. So you know something to do with metal, and the pronunciation is pronounced as 中 because it has this base character 中. And then this one is a heart radical, something to do with a heart to show your loyalty. 中 here meaning for loyal. This is a dish radical. So that's why this character still pronounced a 中, but meaning for small bowl or cup. This radical meaning for grain because it has that. So this character 种 meaning for type, kind, or seed. We also have this meat or muscle radical, something to do with muscle. Meat or muscle. So 种 here meaning for swollen. Can you tell me the semantic component and the phonetic component of those characters listed below? So they all have this base character 包, but the sound pronounced a little bit different because they have different radicals. Let's see. This 包 is the meat radical, or we also call it the muscle radical. 包 meaning for cell. This is a hand radical. 抱 meaning for to hold or to hug. This is the rain radical. 薄 meaning for hail, the weather. This 3 dot is a water radical on the left side, okay? So this character 泡 meaning for soak or bubble. And this is the foot radical. So this character pronounced as 跑 meaning for run. One character has 2 parts, and each part will have different function. One tells you the meaning, one tells you the sound. Here's another practice, okay? Can you locate that? So we have the base character 王. Do you know which part is the component for meaning and which part helps you with the pronunciation? Let's see. So we have the sun radical, sun. So this character pronounced as 旺, meaning for thriving. This character has a 3 dot water radical, 三点水, pronounced as 汪, meaning for vast. Imagine the ocean is very big, vast, water, okay? We also have the moon radical right here, okay? When you look at the moon, give you hope, expect something. And we have the tree radical, 王. This one is a little bit abstract for you to understand. And we also have a 狂. This is the beast radical, meaning for wild or mad, for 狂, 狂. So you know this base character is the phonetic component, and then all the radicals is the semantic component, tell you the meaning of the character. Here's another example, but look at this one. All the characters, they pronounce the same as 猪, 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 猪. However, they are written differently because they have different radicals. So we have 猪 meaning for pearl because it has a king radical. 猪 because it has tree radical meaning for tree stump. 猪 because this has a water radical meaning for a river's name. 猪 grass radical meaning for a type of plant. an insect radical, 猪 meaning for spider. So I think you probably have a better understanding now with all those many examples, right? Which part indicate the sound and which part indicate the meaning. 快, 龙, 驾, 并, 七. Alright, let's see. 快, the bamboo radical with character 快. Bamboo radical with 龙, pronounced as 龙. Tree radical with 家, pronounced as 家. 病, sickness radical with a 丙. And last but not least, we have the moon radical with qi, pronounced as 七. Even by looking at these two characters, you should be, when you look at one, and you should be able to see the other one, you will have a very close understanding or a very close guess of the pronunciation of each other. Here is another example. Okay, let's see if you can find out. 菜, 动, 顾, 霸, 同. Do you know which part indicate the meaning and which part indicate the sound? This character pronounced as 菜, so it's grass radical with the character 菜. This is a two-dot water radical with 东, so this character pronounced as 动. This is the square, the mouth radical with a 骨, so this character pronounced as 顾. This indicates the meaning something to do with your father, your dad. So, and this one indicates the sound. 八, so this character pronounced as 霸. Tree radical, something to do with a tree. And this part indicate the sound 同, so this character still pronounced as 同. I hope this video is helpful for you to understand what is pictophonetic Chinese characters. Last but not least, okay, can you explain pictophonetic characters in your own words? Please leave it down below in the comments. And if you like my content and if you find this video is helpful for you, please like and subscribe. And if there are other topic, subject you are interested, please leave me a comment. I'm going to try my very best to make a video for you. 谢谢你，再见。